What is up, YouTube? Dots Gaming here, and today I'm bringing you guys a PvP commentary for my magdk in the Elder Scrolls Online. So this is a modified version of my resistor build that I have set up for the Scale Breaker patch, and I was just doing some testing in the live service to see how the build felt, and I had a pretty good BG that I wanted to go over with you guys today. I'll just comment on the things that I did well, things that I did poorly, and just go over the gameplay footage. Because the thing and the reason I love going over my gameplay footage is because even in the heat of a moment, even in a BG, if I feel like I did really well, even if my score reflects it, you can look back and find a ton of mistakes that you made in areas that you really need to improve and work on, so that the next time you go back into gameplay, you'll keep those things in mind and really pay attention to those weak points. I love doing this because I feel like not only do I learn a lot and get better as a player, but I'm able to show you guys good thought processes and things to do, as well as my mistakes and that things that you need to pay attention to and avoid. So with all of that out of the way, let's actually move into the commentary here. So you're going to, we got to get a quick kill really like right away here. This red dude just like steps into us. I don't know what the heck he was thinking. Steps into us and he just gets wrecked. So not really much to talk about there. We go into this Nightblade here. We get all of our stuff rolling on him. I'm trying to get my Engulfing Flames up, get that up, leap him into the whip, and unfortunately he's able to stealth our Power Lash, which kind of is big sad. So we get this other guy on us here that I start going into. Again, I'm getting my buffs rolling on him. Now you'll notice on my back bar, my debuffs or excuse me, my defensive buffs start to fall off, and I overcommit for this kill. And because of that, the Nightblade, as well as the respawning red players and any green players, they just kill me. I way overpinched for that kill. I should have realized, okay, we're going into red spawn here. Green team is flanking me. I cannot tunnel here. So if I could have redone that again, I would have gone off to the right there, gone down the staircase, and then, you know, went about my day. But I also let my buffs drop off, so I was taking a lot more damage. So as I come down the staircase here, I am sure to get my degen running on a bunch of different opponents, as well as get my Ellie Drain up for the sustain as well as the pen. But you're gonna notice right here, that leap was just so fucking primo. So I noticed this guy is low, and he's got a teammate here off to the left. So I know if I leap this dude, that we're gonna be dealing some big damage. So I actually leap him and crit the guy to the left for 8.2k, and he just literally gets dropped. So we kill the one guy. Okay, this guy dies, and we are going to now start going onto our red team. Again, we get that Ellie Drain up. So important for this build sustain, as well as giving us major breach. This guy starts to kite away, and he gets killed by one of my teammates' clenches, which is really, really nice. So again, we apply degen to this guy, get that rolling, get our Ellie Drain up. We get our Engulfing Flames, but we notice we start taking some damage from the red team here. So we're going to kite back with our Mist Form, go into our heals, still kiting with that Mist Form, trying to just get our heals back up. We go into a leap here for some resources in the shield, but unfortunately we do just get taken down. Again, positioning here was really not the greatest. Really not the greatest. So if you look at this fight, we come down. As I jump down here, okay? This is where you got to pay attention. I see the green team right there. I jump down here. What the fuck am I thinking here? You know, this is the moments where you can't tunnel, okay? Because I'm just like, oh, look at this juicy guy right here that I'm going to frickin' wombo, right? But meanwhile, I have a red guy here, four green guys here. There's a whole green team right here, okay? And I'm jumping on some dude in the middle while my teammate's almost dead. Absolutely stupid decision, okay? So what I should have done here is have just gone straight, okay? I'm on the purple team. That's my spawn up to the left. So I should have just gone straight. Bam, made a hard left. As you can see, we only have 3 people. One just died, okay? So I could have either stood here and kind of like surveyed the scene here, and when the red and green team kind of initiated each other, I could have third-partied that fight, or I should have met up with my teammate, my dead team, or about to be 2 dead teammates, back at the spawn, and we could have all gone in together. So this was just a complete tunnel vision play. Absolutely stupid. See, again, this is the type of stuff that you have to look out for, because you're going to notice my score at the end of the game actually pretty good, but we still made a couple of really stupid decisions. So that's what we want to fix, and that's what we want to correct. So positioning that on that fight was really terrible. So We respawn. We actually do finally get a 4th teammate, which is super poggers, and we're going to go meet up with our group mates here. But as we notice, one guy to the right gets taken down. So you know what? I'm going to try to kill that guy. So we get our degen rolling. We get our Ellie drain up. I get clenched by somebody, but then I don't see anybody. So I have a feeling it's that Nightblade. So we kite back with our mist form. We get our engulfing, all of our buffs and debuffs up. Hit him with the big fossilize, and he just freaking drops, man. Fossilize is such a powerful tool against Nightblades. It's just against anybody, really. It is a huge CC. So I'm going to keep running with this werewolf, man. I know me and him are going to be able to take down a bunch of different people. So I hit this guy with a bunch of my dots, hit him with the engulfing flames, and that instant damage is able to take him down. So I meet up with the rest of my team down at the bottom here, and I noticed that my one Sork here is going to be moving up here. So I'm just going to, I'm like, all right, let's let this guy lead the way. So werewolf jumps in. We got the green team. We got a friendly Atro, so I'm just, using my dots from afar, trying to waddle my way there. I leap onto this guy because I'm trying to push him with my team. I'm really happy with that decision. Go into the stun, into the whip combo here. We do have all of our buffs, debuffs rolling on that guy, so we were able to take him down very, very quickly. We also go back on the rest of the red team here. Make sure to get my heals rolling here, get my debuffs rolling on my opponents. We're just literally tearing through these guys, man. Between the Sork and the dots from myself and the werewolf, we are able to just tear these dudes apart. So we have make sure to refresh our buff on the back bar. We see 2 guys fighting each other here, so we're going to go into our degens. I don't think I got any Eldrains up here, which was a bit dumb. I go into my fossilize, into my dots there, do a big leap. I don't know what that 18k leap was. I think that was like a weird UI glitch. As we see, with good refresh on the volatile armor there, but unfortunately that guy is a Stam Sork, and he's just going to outrun us here, so I'm just not going to bother chasing him. So I go back here into this fight, apply my degen, apply my Ellie drain. I saw a Nightblade stealth, so I didn't want to overcommit to that kill. I start taking some pressure from these guys, so I do mist form back behind the statue here, just kind of trying to reposition myself. We go into this red guy here again. That Nightblade comes out of stealth. There's I think a couple Nightblades in this BG. So again, I kite behind the staircase here just to give myself a little bit of LOS, give myself some time to get my ultimate up. We go into that was a primo play. Okay, we kite back here. No ultimate yet, so I kite back on my mist form, get my ultimate, heal myself back up, refresh my buffs. We go on in this guy. Get our engulfing flames. Okay, granted, we do not have a elemental drain running, so a bit less damage than we could have dealt, but I made sure to get my engulfing up, stun the guy into the leap, boom, 10.3k leap. Okay, and we also get the finishing kill on that other guy there. So very, very, very well played there. Very happy with that. Again, could have had the Ellie drain up as well. But overall, the kiting decision was very, very good, and it ended up capitalizing for us because we were able to stun that one guy. The other dude thought he can come in and help his teammate, but when I hit that big leap, he just took some huge damage. So I know I have my team with me, so I'm able to kind of, push into the red team a little bit here. But we notice that this one guy gets super over-aggressive and pushes into us, so I smack him with that big leap just to punish him for pushing into us. Probably didn't need the leap. It was probably overkill, but I wanted to make sure the dude died. Kill secured. So we see the rest of the red team pushing in here, so I'm not going to let these guys do that. So I go and refresh my Ellie drain. Unfortunately, did not refresh my degen, which we just did there, which is good. I noticed that they're pushing in as when my team went in the opposite direction. So I'm like, okay, we got to kite this back out here. So I end up pulling one guy by himself, and this is about to be the most primo kill of this BG. We just literally get everything rolling on this guy, and he just gets absolutely wrecked. And again, that is why I always say on my magdk videos, buff and debuff maintenance is absolutely everything. Because this one guy chases us. Okay, so we go into the mist form. This one guy's chasing us. We refresh our armor buff. I should potion here. I don't know why I didn't potion here. We go into degen, put up the Ellie drain. We go to there. We potioned. Engulfing flames, fossilize, leap, whip. Just textbook kill, man. Textbook kill. All buffs and debuffs rolling. We're able to take that guy down because of all of that stuff. Very, very happy with that kill. So we're able to basically just, come and clean up some kill after we are done with that one red guy. I noticed that we have there's a Magblade here stealthing the one that we've been fighting all game. So he just kind of heads back off to his team. So we see that they're pushing into us again. I take a pretty big chunk of damage here, so I'm actually going to kite back here, get my heals rolling again. Should be refreshing my armor buff. Oh, no, Dots, what are you doing? Oh, good. We refresh the armor buff. We get the Ellie drain up on this guy. I'm not sure what he's going to do. I think I'd end up deciding to leap to this guy, or at least I wanted to, but he kind of pulled back a little bit. So we make sure to get the whip on that guy who's just fucking channeling right into us. Then we leap onto that red guy that pushes into us. Can't disrespect the magdk, man. Push into me. I'll push back, bro. So we go on to this guy. I know I've been hitting this guy a couple times this game. He's really squishy. So we hit him with the fossilized into the whips, and we end up finishing him off. So we have, again, this is another dude pushing into us. I know, based off of where I think everybody is, I think I could push into this guy. So we go in, we get all of our debuffs rolling on him. We start hitting him with the whip combos into the big leap, and he goes down. Now, we had another red guy here that respawned. Again, this is the guys that we've been killing. We're just walking through this team. So me and my teammate here are going to start just picking these dudes off one by one. So I get all of my debuffs and buffs rolling. Again, I did miss on that Burning Ember, so I need to make sure to get my Burning Embers back up. Burning Embers uptime in this game has actually been pretty bad. That is something I need to really, really, like, fucking pick up, because it's been pretty abysmal. We actually get the kill secured on that guy with the fossilized with all of our dots rolling on him. We get the Burning Embers up on this guy, thank God, but our LE Drain, again, was not up, so we were missing on some of that pressure. But we're still, me and my teammate here were able to just literally walk through the entire red team, even with those mistakes, we were able to still walk through them. So they spawn while we're walking away. So we get hit by a poison injection. So we turn in on this guy. This guy's been just jumping into our team all game. So we just punish him again for that. Werewolf jumps onto that red guy here. I do not have my leap. We start to, again, push in. We notice that there's a couple green guys here. We're in the red guy. So this is going to be the last kill of the game here. So we push in, and we all as 3. I believe this is the last kill. I go for the leap on him. Boom. Very weak leap. Guy's got a lot of tankiness rolling, but we're still going to keep the pressure on this guy. Hit him with the fossilized, and that is the game. So not a bad game overall, man. Not a bad game overall. I'd say that this game, actually, I think is kind of the opposite of the Warden game that I did, where I feel like my buff and debuff maintenance was overall very good, with the exception of like that one death I had really early on. Well, and again, I do think that Burning Embers was slacking there, but overall, I do feel that my buff and debuff maintenance was pretty good. Like I said, Burning Embers slacking a bit, but everything else I thought was very good. The big issue I had with this BG was positioning. My positioning was actually terrible. It was so bad. I made a couple of really bad positional mistakes that either cost me to have to pull back and play super defensively, or that my second death was from a horrendous positional decision. So that needs to be worked on. You know, just because like my build is very tanky, but just because my build is very tanky doesn't mean that I'm immortal. So I need to really clean that crap up and make sure that I'm not making those dumb positional mistakes, because that's not what should be happening, okay? You should not be making silly positional mistakes like that. But overall, thought it was a pretty good BG. I think our damage was pretty good. Like I said, our buff and debuff maintenance was pretty good. Wasn't perfect, but it was pretty good. And we just really need to pick up that positional gameplay here. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how the BG went. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys like this BG as well as the commentary, please smack a like on it. And for more great ESO content, hit that sub button, as well as the bell to keep notifications on. But I'm excited to be doing these commentaries again, man. I absolutely love doing these BG commentaries. They're incredibly fun. And doing more of these moving forward, as well as putting out the build videos, I think I'm just so excited for the next couple months of the content on the YouTube channel, and I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. So thank you again so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. As always, I'm Dots Gaming, and I'll see you all in the next video.